We'll break it off, trust me. Okay, let me move on. Romans 8:28. Okay. All right. Third question. We only have 5 more to go. This is the third one. What advice would you give an upcoming rapper, hip-hop enthusiast regarding the application of goal-setting techniques?
Oh, I mean, use goal setting in every area of their life. Use goal setting in every area of their life.
Okay.
Not going to tell you who I spent the weekend with. But this guy, big-time rapper, been on the scene. His first 2 CDs, I traveled with him from Dallas to Detroit over the weekend. We both had a presentation in Detroit. I had one in Dallas, and the next day I had one in Detroit. And we sat right next to each other, first class, flying up to Detroit. First 2 CDs, bang, off the roof, bling-blinging with the best of them. Third CD, didn't do anything, but he kept the same lifestyle, lost everything.
Okay.
Cars repossessed, this, that, and everything. Goal setting in every area of your life.
Okay.
Career development plan, strategic plan, you got to be able to show me the sheet of music that you're operating off of. Why? Because you're not going to rap forever.
Right.
You got to show me when you're going to make the transition from rapping to producing.
Right. Okay.
Nope, you're not going to rap forever.
Right. Right. There's always another young brother.
Ready to smack you in your mouth.
Yeah.
Ready to smack you in your... And it's not only that, it's your life in general.
Right.
I mean, Wyatt, go get... I mean, let's go get one of your American Express or Visa bills and look on there and tell me everything that you bought in the last 30 days that you couldn't buy, 5 years ago. That's how fast life is changing. I mean, okay, so you just bought, your new, electronic EA. It's in the game. Okay, you got Madden or NFL 2003, 2004. You couldn't buy that 60 months ago. And the same thing is changing with knowledge and all the amenities that we have. See, you're in an industry that doesn't realize, I mean, the industry that you're in, the entertainment industry, Wyatt, you guys should be the most patriotic folks out there. I mean, come July 4th, you guys should be the ones marching down the street, singing the 4th of July and the fireworks, because it is only in an environment that you have productivity that you have leisure. Now, you don't understand what I'm talking about. Economics 101. Imagine you and I are on an island, right? And there's 100 people on this island, Wyatt. And of these 100 people, 10 are fishermen, right? These 10 fishermen, day in and day out, catch enough fish to feed all 100. But one day, in his garage, one of the fishermen comes up with a fishing net, right? Now, because he has a fishing net, you don't need all 10 fishermen. Now all you need are 7. Okay, these 7 can feed the entire 100. So what do you do with the other 3? This is what you do. You tell the other 3, well, what I want you to do, I want you to look at new technology and see, how long this fishing net is going to last. You, the other one, I want you to open up a restaurant and come up with, different recipes for fish. And you, since we have all this free time now, don't have to fish, I want you to entertain us. Do you see what I'm saying, Wyatt? Yep. The only way you can have entertainment is have productivity first. Because if you didn't have productivity, you would be working 24/7 and you wouldn't have time to be entertained. So the only reason why you can rap and you can sing and you can dance because you are blessed to live in an environment that is productive. Okay. You are blessed to live in this country. But what do? You poor mouth it. You put it down. Yeah, it ain't shit. It ain't this. It ain't that. Something's always wrong. And you doubt me? Turn on the Oscars. Let these folks get up there and they will tell you how bad you're doing in life because you're not like them. They will get up and lecture you on how sorry you are. Instead of saying, man, I am blessed to be here. They get up there and tell you blah, blah, blah. half of them all coked out. If they ain't coked out, they just got a alcohol rehab. But they're going to tell you how bad you're doing in life because you're not like them. And they should be the one raising the flag of this country. Now, am I a conservative? No, I'm not a conservative. I'm not a liberal. I'm a realist. I know what works and what doesn't. Economics 101.
Okay. All right.
Productivity is the key to be productive in every area of your life.
Right. Right. Okay. All right. Moving on to question number 4. In light of your conversations with Quincy Jones, what is your recollection of how his creative process flows? In other words, how similar is his creative process to?
Well, I got to be honest with you. Although I interviewed him, we really didn't get into that. I mean, it was real quick and quick and dirty type thing.
Okay.
I'm not privy to his creative process outside the fact of what I read about him when he was growing up in Seattle, and
right.
He and Ray Charles, and blah blah blah. But then I don't even want to lead or cast aspersions how he would come, how he would use his creative power.
Okay.
But I know how I use my creative power, and what works for me, it may or may not work for you.
Yeah, sure.
Sometimes you've got to, go down to your study or go to your prayer closet, wherever you go, to listen to that still small voice, that super subconscious mind, and tap into it. You got to find a way to tap into that super subconscious mind. Because when you tap into it, Wyatt, people will be added to you if you need people. Money will be added to you if you need money. Resources will be added to you if you need resources. Time will be given to you if you need time by, the still small voice.
Okay.
Like David, carrying that rod. What is the rod? Well, it's a symbol between I and the Father. I and the Father are one. Atonement. At one mint.
Yes.
I and the Father are one.
Interesting. Okay. That's totally my language, brother.
Yeah. Thy rod and thy staff that comfort me.
Yeah.
So you got to, and that is the superconscious mind, the creator. What came first, the chicken or the egg?
I'd have to say that chicken.
Wrong. Neither came first. God came first. And you always tap into that God mind.
All right. I'm going to remember that one. I'm going to remember that one, yo.
As my wife comes downstairs in my study enjoying her red wine.
Okay.
Man, they tearing my study up, Wyatt. They tearing it up, bruh. Come home from school, I can't recognize the place, man. Throw all these Negroes out of here. Yeah.
Oh, well, since we're on the subject of wine and food and so on, I'm going to throw the 5th question at you.